So, hey everyone, thanks for joining. We are here for the Soul Mind Connection. Just a couple disclaimers, real quick. I hope I have your consent to work on you. You're showing up, right? We're going to let the energy shift. This is going to be new. Even new for me. And what I mean by that is, I don't know a lot of doctor stuff. I'm not a doctor. I didn't even play one on TV, right? Forget it. And even the game Operation back in the day, no, didn't do it. And the way this works is my team will deliver the light codes, light language, but the light codes to shift the energy in your field based on intention. And this is how light language works. Kind of, it does a little bit of things. So in the idea that I set the intention to, remove a certain thought form out of the body, say a low vibrational thought form, which we'll be doing tonight. And what happens here is the codes, the program, the ability will come down through me, through the hollow bone, the hollow channel, out the throat chakra, and deliver it to you in terms of light language. Now, everybody on the call has a different variation of a specific thought form. Let's call it low self-worth for a moment. All right. Everyone has their own version of that frequency wise, and that needs to be removed in your own way, right? Like every one of us has different driving patterns. Well, the same thing, in order to remove things from the body, it has to be done in a way that is resonant with you. And the way this works is your spirit team, your guide, your team, is working through my team to bring what you need down through those codes. What this means is, even though I'm speaking light language one time for a specific topic, everybody in the audience, everybody on replay, and everybody down the road in the future, because they know a lot more than we do, is getting it delivered to them in a way that works for them. Now, you may feel the tingles in the body, right? You may feel the energy and the shifts, and you may feel nothing. You may have visual experiences. My team came in and showed me this. We went on a red dragon carpet ride. Everyone is going to be different. But you can't look at your visceral experience or your non-visceral experience, your visual or your non-visual experience, as a litmus or a validation that something took place today. So drop the expectation and allow the experience. Again, you may or may not have it. And you may have it 24 hours later. You may find yourself emotionally crashing, finding yourself in tears, just having all of this stuff come out of you. And you're like, what is going on? Well, all that trauma is being pulled out of your field. All the trauma frequency, I'm not a doctor, I don't do that stuff, but the trauma frequency is being pulled out of your field. And when this happens, you're not able to say, I feel bad because of a certain thing or another certain thing. It just hits you. This is the moment where you need self-care. You need water, you need grounding, perhaps you're going to take yourself to, a massage place, whatever it is for self-care, but give yourself that self-love and appreciate the gratitude for what's being released out of your body. This is called integration. And it may continue for 2 or 3 days, maybe more for some of you. This is a shifting of the human. And I'm honored that you guys allow me and my team on your journey to provide this for you. So, without any further ado, grab yourself a drink of water quick and get comfortable. And I say we get started. Shikara kamabako bayakea. Yato ania pamapa le niati nikla yeshika oloro kolea papayatari akaria. If you have a shielding process, a bubble, if you will, please place that shielding bubble around you. This is just standard, delicious practice with regards to group sessions. Okay? Now, I'm just going to shield myself. I'm going to clear my energy, make sure nothing I brought from others come in today. Okay? Bubble. Perfect, perfect. We're going to do a real quick grounding exercise. So please close your eyes and visualize tree roots growing from the bottom of your heart. Allow those tree roots to grow down your torso, down your legs, past your knees, past the ankles, and into Mother Earth. Allow them to continue down further and further and further. And you'll see the center of the earth in a moment. Take those tree roots and wrap them counterclockwise 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And just pull them snug with love. Now for the remainder of the session, you can visualize yourself in a night sky, visualize in the night sky, or you can visualize yourself floating out in space, or keep your eyes wide open, whatever you're comfortable with. I'll call out what I'm doing as I'm doing it, but there's nothing you need to do. Just stay in that very, very comfortable place. Drink the water as you need to. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to clear your field, right? Just get rid of all that energy around us that doesn't serve us. That's just easy stuff, just clearing your energy. Now the next thing I'm going to do is what I visualize. I'm actually going to move all the energy in your body, and when I do this, for me, I like visualize your body energy deatomizing and then rebuilding. It's really, really cool. I'm going to start at your feet. I'm going to go all the way to the top of your head. This is just shifting all the energy in the body, aligning it to the grid system, balancing the grid system, and harmonizing the frequencies that are in the body to allow more energy flow as we move through this evening. Shilere galere galere niero goniano baniare niari ari niaro goniano baniano baniano shilore ke baniano baniano shilare alere baniano 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 ke baniano baniano chigere ke baniano ke baniano baniano shilere kiria shukoro tori na kariane ke nore baniano di diaro di shukoro korio baniano baniano shukoro korio shukoro ke baniano ke baniano kari shukoro korio ke baniano to ali gali ani ke nore ke baniano shilere ke baniano Shukuru rebuild. Okay, so that was just kind of a little bit of the pre-work. We're going to bring in a soul overlay now. I call these integration specialists, and these are from your team. And this is just an energy that's going to kind of enter you, and it's going to help you move the energies around and integrate over the next few days to get everything stabilized, right? To make this transformation a little more smoother for you emotionally, mentally, and even physically in some cases. Now, there's nothing you need to do. As the soul overlay completes its job, it leaves on its own, it doesn't stay, and it is part of you. No harm done. And here we go. Now we're going to Chikale niale ale kalor kono mamle niati nina aria korema malaria nikiniati kiniata ale niata no shukoria kolema paria karioto. Easy peasy stuff. All right. Now, we're going to be moving more of that high vibrational frequency we talked about from the soul into the physical brain structure at this moment. Right? We're going to move that energy in, and again, just relax. Niatale la caniatia niatale niatia niatia localena mabaliano cariaria toria toia colera mamaliana caniatele nia dore mamaliora tia roto shukolore calena mamalaria niatale nicalea rotari roberiati roberiato cari shikele colena mamano coro no menian calele niatia noto Shukuru kolama baliani ni atini kaminete kani kamani koni kamero kani marigani to kani yaro ni shelari oria to clear oberia okeria beria kolera kani kani karo no shiro kabario shukuru to rema balio kere marigani to kani marigano kani marigani to kani yari chikiri kuri brico yaro kuri brico yenti kariaro mario doria shikalo lama baliana korea de shiri korea babaria de korea. Some of you are feeling head pressure right now. Just ease into that. It's okay. Kalor mariano kachelere kolera ni ni kalele kolemani ni kiniano kani korea shikalo kalore kani talele ya kilere korea karo kama bariani kana marikini to riano kama marikini to kani kama marikini to korea kani bari oria to korea shukuru shikari ni kani kani shikari kani korea marikoni abani kani mario ni ati ni ari ni kani shukuru marikoni abani kama marikini to korea bari kani bari kani kani bari to bari kani kani shukuru Okay, that was a lot. Difficult to describe. A lot of sound waves moving through the brain. It invaded my visual structure. Blue energy came in, red energy came in, yellow energy came in, and they all just had their own sound wave frequency with that. That may feel uncomfortable. Just go ahead and just kind of relax into it. In fact, it's probably really uncomfortable for some of you. I'm going to try to just kind of ease some of that. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Hold on. Shikali and Lakalo Mamoya Kolia Kilian Kama Makali and Kakako Kolema Bakari Ariataria, just kind of setting that intention. Okay, everyone. Moving along. Now, the next one here, we're going to be moving the processing areas of the brain into the new areas that support higher vibrational tones and frequencies. So the areas that they just kind of shifted and changed to come online, now we're basically, you could think of it as moving your file from this folder to that folder. I love the computer lingo, right? So nothing you need to do. And this is going to begin creating the brain synapses and such in those different areas. Like I said, this might be a little uncomfortable. Let's see what they do here. Please hold. Here we go. Kalial kina kila ale ka anani atenu di na pari no kalo en di ori en to en ti ni shidi kina ali kana ko ne ori ni ori ori en to amoro en to de no kamoro kania ti kania kalial kania kani ko ni ka bari kamari ani ti ali ari ona ba ya shiko re ka bari ori ti ro kini de ya ya ni ro to shiko re ngam ani kana mari ani ta ali ko ka bari ko no ro to re kania skini ko shiko ko mari on te bari ko no ka mari kani ka ko no bari ko ni kani ka ro ko mari ko ro to ori ti ro mari kani ti kani kani shikiri kani ko bari ro to ori ka bari na mambalia ne adaria ne kaya kalaria no te mama ya na ne ni no ri shukuru kaya kalaria no taria no kalaro en kare no bari kani ati ala ko mari kare kare bari kani ati kare shukuru kare bari kani bari kani ko bari kani ati kani bari kani ati kare bari kani ati kare shiri kare kare mari ani ati to ru to shukuru mo yo no mama ya na ne Korea mamaniano toriano regaki o Korea Canari can Americanari and Ishkiri Korea Korea Americania Italia can Korea can Korea Skeller Korea Shikaria Taria Kia Shikuri when Shamanian Namania Calarian area Calario Notan Shiller Calaro Calarian Korea to Korea Korea when getting Korea Americania to Skoon Korea Chile Shiri Calaria Shalario Calia Camari and Korea Marione Amadori and Shiri Calero Cario Brigodian Camarian Canarian could be Camadori Marian Calero Chiquiti to get Korea Bido to do the Tiata Nani and another Korea Shukoria Marion and the Calia and Taria and Galia Korea Mariano Galalo. This is a really complicated process, folks. Korea Cash get it to American Italia, Canadian Mama yo no na ma bariana ta de kenya to shukuru ko nyamba yo ko shukuru ko nyamba bariana kalari ni kalari kanya kale ko amerikani or kale ale kale or amerikani or shikiri kale or bari out kamari ni shikiri kenya kare ko bari ko kamari ko nyari kenya shikiri ka bari or mari or ni ni shi bari ko nyari kare ko bari ko nyari kare or shikiri kare or bari or kamari or shikiri ko ro to shukuru no kamari no ni ma bariana kale kalari ko nyamba bariana kare shkola ma pakari atiata. Wow, that was interesting. They actually built a holographic version of the brain structure using these golden orbs, if you will, and continue to build it and build it and build it. So it's a holographic overlay, which you've got going on in there. Again, everything is etheric. That is just, wow, amazing. Okay. So we're going to begin shifting, or what I call phasing, the emotional and mental energy bodies so they begin using these new pathways. Okay? Kaya como poepa, kieta. Koleano ka notia. Kaya atia ne kaya kaya aria mama ane ni no ni mama ne keno te ala ala lo ri ti ara kalora maroto ri ti shelir kaya shonoto. Shikoriano kala mama ne kenia te ala kala kania ti no to shukor ne ria pale ala kala kenia te ni te kodika pario the remapping the heart brain coherence. Kala mama pale in the area and that te shikira. Pardon me. Scalero Maria Nicolia Scalero Colia Canaria Nicolia Shikiria the car, Kayakishita, Critics, Kadish, Korean Calero Mania, Caniana Calera, Calero, Mariana Calera, Liana, Daria, Calera, and Dariana Calera, Maniana Calero, Calamanico, Toriani, Arabia, Chicala, Leria, Noriana Cala, Alu Calera, Camaloco, no Camaro, Coria, Colero, Cabaria, she lived to me about Koya, Kaya, Caria. Shikoro Malioni at the Kariani and to Korea the Kiriano Kanyana Kamani and to Koreano Karu Nombre Konya Bakani Kari and the Korean to Rotoro Teriana Kalia Korean Chini to Kurotorio no to Dona Bariana and Chini at Kari Kari on the Kabayan and Shiria. Shikoro the Korean Rotoria, Mama Loroconorio Notoria the Kalari Kanian the Kachkanian Korean Kaliano Kalama Briconari, Amabalari and Yati and Yarikan Notoriama Balari Kalani initially Colari Notoria Kania Darian Darian and Darino Rebio Carayari Ari Territorio. Mama Lore no Mano Namali and the Kilia Calia, Calaria and the Calia Larica Lorica Baricorian Career Career Mariconic and Shinit Kinit Korean Talari Kania Talari Kania Shonakarian the under Korean Remembrance and Cari and Gani Camari National Caria Shugoro to Rotoria Mapalio Cabaliara Mama Yonon and the Garia Natalia Toria Korean Shiri to Korea Juscoria Mario no Mapaliano Calari and Torianari and Yeshiri Korea Mariconari Mariani Cariconi Benico Cani Ari and she recorded to Kushurio. She got a Mario Ticket, Crigonelli and Natalia and Natato. We're almost there, I hope. There's a lot going on. And the school of Calari and Italian and the Geriatic Lorca Marioni Caniatic. She got a Camabaliara, Coria Mavalia, Colero, Caloric Calamani and Galero, Colero, Camaniani, Italiania, Chicala, Caloric Calaric and Yatini, School of Norvegania, Toliama Balaria, later Colero, Calero, she did Chicolera Calmania, Noria, Nadia, Natalia, Caloretorio, Notaria, Natalia, Necania, Calia, Corregadia, Scolera, Cabariano, Camario, Canaparican, Canania, to Sherry, Mariano, Niateria, Chicalera, Calaria, Niatia, Cusoro, Carmina heart right now, in the heart chakra, Cremoniano, Korean Mania, Nandania, Shigero, Cabaricania, Cabaricania, Talia, Chicola Mario, Notorio, Camaricania, School, Mariana, Caria, Calaria, Nodia, Natania, Talia, Canaro, Canorian, Korean, Canadian, School, Shuro, make a notion at the end of Soro, Toro, Sierra, Yamapaya, in the Darian, the Caria, Notorial Manon and Mariana, Calian, Cania, to Shicala, Cania, get coming online, Calabaganama, Melania, Noria, Shicala, Calala, Calada, Cania, Tarian, Italia, Calao, Cababalero, Coria, Mapalero, Calabaria, Mariconia, Shuru, Shikola, Chicala, and Italian, Cania, Chicaro, Coria, Capacari, Tialia, Corinoto. Okay. Well, these are some really long light languages these are some really complex things. That holographic energy that we had earlier, the new processing areas, the heart is going to have more say in your mental processing, right? So the idea that your heart will help control how you feel, which it does, but how the mental thoughts that are happening in your realities, right? Your heart-brain coherence is going to be so much stronger. So yeah, that was incredible. So now we're going to start removing some of the thought forms. The first ones are just going to be the generalized lower thought forms of others, right? And just general reality in life in general, more it's per se, right? And no specific thoughts here. We'll do some other ones here in just a moment. So again, gonna head back into the brain. The purging taking place. Very selective purging. Expand, support. Okay. We're going down to removing and clearing, self-abuse patterns, right? Patterns, if you will, that we have with ourselves. Give me a moment. We're going to be removing these out of the cellular structure of the body as well, they're telling me. Here we go. In the brain right now, or the head. All right, we're going to work around, now we're going to work clearing the trauma that we have around self-abuse and the self-sabotage patterns, okay? I'm going to work on the root. I'm going to work on the sacral, I believe, and the heart. Now we'll see where this goes. And here we go, and we'll start with the root. This is, again, trauma around self-abuse, self-sabotage. Open. Hidden, released, kaya chikale kalmania no dia nambadia kolorika ba dia kari ani 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 kari ani ari kori ambari koni ari koni ani ari kari bari koni bari koni shigere kori bari kori bari kori bari koni bari koni bishilere or mabari ari or mari kambani ani dori ambari ataya tia rete ataya shikori kare maria kori or mari or no ani ari koni tari torio to shukoro to kori koni bari koni amele ani ari atia ari mari or ambari ari ani or bari koni ari bari koni ni Toshkoto. Support and close. Shikali at a kabadia. Kanemabadia. God release whatever is not whatever's ready that we're not remembering. Kaleanakaya, Kilelia ka ara, Kaleala kamampa Kaleanakania Daniaka, Boria Bilede Shikaria Daria. I'm going to go up to there's a little bit in the sacral. Chukoria Mapaya, Koleale Kaleari. These are trauma created from the other realities or the astral realms. Hold on. Kaleada, close them out. Kalamapaka. I call these bleed throughs. It's like why we feel certain ways. We have no idea because the memories aren't ours. So those are removed. Going to go back into the heart again. This is on the trauma around self-abuse and self-sabotage patterns. Open. Shakalia mama malaria ni roto. Shukuru konore mama maya lalaya lania ni atayalia taroto. Shukuru kama mama laria naria ni dururiati. Shakala la kalaria rotaya mama maya naya ni tishiria. Release what's hidden. Kaliano Karia ta, Hadakaria, Korean Korea, near Shiriaka, Mama Malaria, near Lelianoto, Shukurio, Korea, Mama Bacalia, Mama Lali, Alaria, Aria, Nonia, Mama Korea, nor Shia, Tiakia, Kilakala, Keneto, you no share, Shikala, Daria, Nakalia, Nia Teria. What's hidden? Kaliam, one more time. Kaliam, what's really Kaliam Pak. Support and close. That's beautiful. Okay.